I'm not sure if you're suggesting that the center should now completely discontinue the centrally sponsored schemes, or if they are, in fact, following the recommendations and just shifting their share. Or was it shifting the responsibility and the responsibility of implementing and also having a larger say in creating these sponsored schemes to the states? I'm not sure if I express myself correctly.
Yes, yeah, you're right, Volker. In the sense that the center, should be moving in that direction, but at present, the center, is not doing all that. In fact, the 14th Finance Commission had identified over 30 centrally sponsored schemes to be delinked from central support. But the central government delinked only 8 in 2015-16 budget, citing national priorities and legal obligations. Initially, after the acceptance of the 14th Finance Panel recommendations, the outlay for schemes appeared to be coming down. For instance, it declined from 6.7% of total transfers in 2015-16 to 5% in 2016-17. However, the RBI data shows that in the subsequent years, the outlay increased substantially and reached around 25% of total transfers in 2019-20. This clearly implies that centrally sponsored schemes have continued to proliferate throughout the 14th Finance Commission award period. However, the key concern, in addition to the fact that these schemes are very regressive, is that they limit the ability of states to legislate on subjects within their competence, within their legislative competence.
If that is the case, then obviously the puzzle is, why would the central government increase the outlays on centrally sponsored schemes when its own constitutionally mandated spending responsibilities such as defense and national security are grappling with any inadequate funding? After all, the central government can easily dispense with these schemes because they intend to fund activities lying in the realm of the state governments.
You're right, Volker. This is in fact a very interesting question, precisely because centrally sponsored schemes impinge upon the spending autonomy of states. However, it is important to note that the national ruling party seeks to use these schemes to create goodwill for its party in states and improve its electoral prospects. That is why the nomenclature of these schemes is often cleverly designed to convey the real benefactor, none other than the Prime Minister himself in most of the cases. Therefore, I would say that most of the governments have not tried to eliminate these schemes because of the potential political uses of these schemes. So, however, the present government has not only continued this practice, but has taken it to a new height by obliging the states to finance a larger part of these schemes, while focusing on claiming full credit for running them. Quite significantly, the 15th Finance Commission has recommended that the number of centrally sponsored schemes as well as outlays on them be reduced. In response, the Union Finance Minister in her budget speech has made a commitment that a detailed exercise will be undertaken to reduce the list of 131 odd centrally sponsored schemes to around 90 before March 2022. It remains to be seen how this will be done. Interestingly, while the finance minister has affirmed the government's resolve to reduce centrally sponsored schemes, the budget 2021 has substantially increased the number as well as the outlay to these centrally sponsored schemes. For instance, 5 new centrally sponsored schemes and 19 new central sector schemes have been added in the budget for the financial year 2021-22. So I don't know how they will bring it down.